is the third in the Harry Potter series, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. There it is. That is my choice for the older readers today. We're going to be having 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 12. So this one pretty much covers all ages because my son is 4. I've read all 3 of the books to him. Yeah. It's an amazing, amazing story about magic and myth and honesty and integrity. And she's here today. I can't wait to have her. We're going to have a little trivia contest. Some 9-year-old kid wrote me in and said I can kick your butt at Harry Potter trivia. Ooh. And you know me, I hate to lose. I'm not going to give him any... First guest, children and adults all over the world, myself included, have fallen in love with a magical boy named Harry Potter. This is the third and latest adventure, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Please welcome back to the show best-selling author, J.K. Rowling.
I'm fine, thank you.
Do you prefer Joe or J.K.?
Joe is good.
You do, Joe. Now, I just read that in an article recently that you put your initials instead of your name for a specific reason. Why was that?
That was my British publisher. They told me that they thought this was a book boys would enjoy, but they thought that maybe if they could see I was a girl, they wouldn't like it. And I was so grateful they were publishing my book, they could have called me anything.
Right, so had anyone ever called you J.K. at all?
No, no one.
No.
My friends call me Jake now, thinking it's funny, and it's not, by the way.
Okay, I'll just stick with Joe then.
Thanks.
There you go. First of all, congratulations. Time magazine cover for a fictional character in a children's novel. Pretty amazing. Where were you when you found out about that?
Someone from Scholastic phoned me and said, there's going to be a Time cover. And I said, ha 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 ha. Right. And they said, no, really? They do that with me a lot. I laugh hysterically, and then they say, no, please, can you stop thinking we're joking, because we're not anymore.
Yeah, because it's a tremendous success. Number
amazing.
1, 2, and 3. There are 3 books in the series right now, a total of 7 you're going to do.
Yep.
The first 3 books are number 1, 2, and 3 on the New York Times bestseller list. That's never happened for a children's series before. No. Can you take in this success?
No. And in a way, maybe it's good that I can't take it in. I've got a feeling in 10 years' time I'll look back, because I try not to read about it, because it's overwhelming. Right. And I just want to be getting on with writing the book. So in 10 years' time, probably I'll look back and think, God, look what happened. Yeah. But at the moment, it's hard to...
It really is a phenomenon. Yeah. It really is. Now, I've heard rumors that in book 4, someone dies.
Several people die, actually, but only one you're going to really give a damn about.
Really? One dies. Now, is it a child or is it one of the adults?
I'm not going to tell you.
You're not going to tell me! Because I thought it could be Hagrid, you know? Because
I'm not going to tell you.
Is my close? Is it what? Don't make it one Ron.
Well, geographically close?
No, don't make it Ron, because I love Ron.
The kids are most worried about Ron. That's really interesting you say that. They're really worried about Ron. And I think my theory on that is they've seen so many films where the hero's best friend gets it. So then the hero, it's personal.
Exactly, right.
But I'm not telling you if it's Ron either.
Right, exactly. Have you had them all planned out? Do you know what's going to happen in book 5 and book 6?
I've written the final chapter of book 7.
You have?
Yeah, I know where I'm going on this.
Excellent. Now, we're going to, in book 4, meet other schools of witchcraft and wizardry?
Yeah, in book 4, for the first time, you find out that there are other schools, and you meet people from there. Mm.
Are you surprised that adults love it as much as children?
It's great. Am I surprised? I wrote this for me, you know.
Right.
I never wrote with like a focus group of children in mind. I wrote it totally for me, and I'm obviously an adult. So maybe it's not that surprising.
What I loved so much about the 3rd book is the whole thing of the Dementors.
Oh, right, okay.
And the Dementors, if you would, because I love when authors read their own work, read what a Dementor does to people, and it really affected me, I thought, even as a metaphor for children.
I've never read this bit before, so you have to, if I start stammering, just be tolerant.
Okay, you wrote it so you can stammer all you want.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Standing in the doorway, illuminated by the shivering flames in Lupin's hand, was a cloaked figure that towered to the ceiling. Its face was completely hidden beneath its hood. Harry's eyes darted downward, and what he saw made his stomach contract. There was a hand protruding from the cloak, and it was glistening, greyish, slimy-looking and scabbed, like something dead that had decayed in water. But it was visible only for a split second. As though the creature beneath the cloak sensed Harry's gaze, the hand was suddenly withdrawn into the folds of its black cloak. And then the thing beneath the hood, whatever it was, drew a long, slow, rattling breath, as though it were trying to suck something more than air from its surroundings. An intense cold swept over them all. Harry felt his own breath catch in his chest, The cold went deeper than his skin. It was inside his chest. It was inside his very heart.
And what do the Dementors do? They suck the life and the goodness out of you.
They take all happiness, all recollection of anything cheerful in your past out of you. So you're just left with despair and your worst memories.
And there was a part where you describe when they do that in the book that just really got to me, because there are people in my adult life who I feel are Dementors. Do you know what I mean? There are people I know who are like that. They suck the soul out of you, you know? And it's a wonderful little moral and fable to give to kids. And tell us the worst thing that can happen. What happens when a Dementor kisses you?
Oh, he takes your soul.
Takes your soul away.
Sucks your soul out of you.
And then you have to live the rest of your life soulless.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a phenomenal book, and I'm very, very sad when I get to the end.
Okay,
Joe,
I'm writing as fast as I can.
All right, because I literally feel like they're my friends, and you know, when something bad happens. And can I just ask you about some of the pronunciations of Hermione? How do you say her
Hermione.
name? Hermione. Good.
My favorite pronunciation, though, is Hermy1.
Hermy1, exactly.
A kid said to me, you know Hermy1? And I said, what? Hermy1. Oh, Hermione. And then I felt bad, because I thought if he wants to call her Hermy1, who am I to say not?
Well, when I read it aloud to my children, I call her Hermione, just so you know. And it's Cyrus Black or Sirius? It is Sirius.
Yeah.
Sirius Black.
Yeah.
I love the twist that happened with him in this. I don't want to give it away. We have a little 9-year-old boy who wrote me a letter, said that he thinks he can challenge me to Harry Potter trivia.
Right.
I was wondering if you would ask the questions.
No problem.
I'll be in a soundproof booth.
Oh, good.
He'll go first, and I am not going to give him any slack, because I will kick his sorry butt.
Okay.
Is that a good deal, Joe?